Okay, this has been the most frustrating process with Cricut that I've ever had. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make this luxury Valentine's Day home decor. You can give it as a gift, you can keep it for yourself, whatever you'd like. And at the very end of this video, I'm going to give you some ideas of how to mount it and display it and show it off in your home or in a friend's home. So stay tuned to find out how to do this and see all the mistakes that I made and the frustrations that came with it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future content, and hit the like button for this video if you want to see more content like it. Okay, so here I'm just uploading, opening up a project that I've already done, and I had labeled it Valentine's Day Project. And this is what I had come up with to start. Now you're gonna see later on in this video that this completely changes, but I'm just showing you again what I did, where I went. So I first went to Etsy and searched for Louis Vuitton inspiration or luxury inspiration type SVGs. And since I already had an SVG downloaded, I'm going to use that later on. But for now, I just kind of wanted to show you how to find an SVG and then where to download it. So you just keep typing in different phrases until you find something that you like. So there's an LV SVG that those are cute. That would be good to use for something down the road, but it wasn't what I needed for this time. So keep searching. I'm not really seeing anything here that I want to use for a luxury Valentine's Day project. So I'm going to go back in and actually put a space in there, and here up pops more of these luxury SVGs that we're looking for. So you'll see here that you've got the hearts with the LV logos. You've got all the Chanel logos that you want. You could search literally just for Chanel logos or whatever. So this is the design that I actually found that I got the inspiration for the upcoming project that I'm going to do here in a minute. I liked the lips. I liked the XOXO, but I didn't really want to purchase it myself. But I'm going to show you, you can hit add to cart. And then you go to proceed to checkout, and you check out. This is another inspiration one that I found that I really liked. So I'm going to show you, I'm not going to buy this one, but I'm going to go to my previously purchased SVGs and show you. This was actually just a different printer download, planner download, but you go to your downloads and there it is. And you can just hit the download button and it's onto your computer. So now I'm going to go back into Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to find my inspiration lips that I want to use. So I really like these, and I also really like these. So we're going to hit add to project, but then actually if you didn't want to, you could exit out there at the bottom where you saw that, but I do want that, so I'm going to add that. That you could see that first one. The black ones are not in the Cricut Access, but this one is something that is paid for within my Access Design, Cricut Design Space Access membership. So that the black lips were not, those are free to use, but the red lips are ones that I essentially pay for in my membership. So now I'm just going to move these lips around, see which ones I like the best. Adding the text here in a second, because I'm going to go back to over here where it has the XOXO. And I really, really like the look of that. So I'm going to go back into Design Space here, right here. All right. And I'm actually going to hit text and just type in XOXO. And there it shows up on the screen. Now you can click in, drag and move it. I'm going to change the font, and I'm going to look for something that's kind of sexy looking, fun, playful, however you want to say that. And I am getting to Delitha. I'm going to click that in there, and that's really cute and fun and playful. I'm going to make it bigger so I can actually see it, and I'm going to go to Delitha. Oh, that first one was Delitha Display. This one is Delitha. And this is where Cricut was getting real jumpy and weird, and it wasn't letting me just move the things around that I wanted to. So over here you can see there's the eyeballs next to each piece, and if you click the eye, it will actually remove that piece and you won't see it in your design anymore. This is where it was just getting so jumpy and so hard to actually navigate Cricut. So I actually decided to end this here and start the project over. most frustrating process with Cricut that I've ever had. So I'm leaving this in. I may not show everything that I just did, but I'll give you like a little synopsis. Everything is running so slow with Cricut. So what I'm gonna do is actually kind of revamp this a little bit because the LVs are actually gonna be way too small and it's just gonna take way too long to cut. So what I'm gonna do is start over with this, and I'm gonna do the LV print, but I'm gonna do it larger, the logo, and then I'm actually going to slice out those lips and everything again. So we're just gonna start brand new. This had like, wow. I don't know if they just did an update or what, but this is not working well, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go to my uploads, my view all, and go down to that LV print, insert image. Now, I think it starts out really large, so we have to go in and bring that down to 11.5. Let's do, well, actually we're doing a 9 by 12, so we'll do 9 by 11.5. There we go. Woo! So, maybe I want to, no, that'll be good. Let's try that, okay? Let's try that. Cool. So we're going to attach all of that. All of that is now attached, so it's one image. We could even do, like, we make this a red color so that we know that that's what we're gonna do in red. No, let's make that the gold color. Doesn't really matter, as long as you have what you want to be one color set. So that's gonna be that color, and now I'm gonna unhide the letters, bring those over here. And I'm going to unhide the lips that I want to use, which I think were those, and bring those over here. So I'm going to hit Command A, capture everything that's on this screen, and I'm actually going to do the alignment again, and we're going to align horizontally. So that means everything lines up straight right there. So now that I want to grab the lips and the attached piece. I'm actually gonna zoom out a little. Good night. This just isn't getting any less frustrating. Whatever update they did, they have got to
freaking do it.
It's bad. I'm gonna realign that because whatever. So now I'm gonna do Command A again, align, center horizontally, so it's all centered again. Now I'm gonna click off. So I'm gonna click the attachment piece, which is all the Louis Vuittons. And I'm gonna click the text. Why is it not letting me do it? Let's make that the red. Let's make that the red. So I chose the same red colors for those. Grab the lips, the attachment. Why is it not letting me do this? There we go. So I had to weld the LVs. Now I'm gonna hit, let's see if it'll let me do all three. Nope. All right. So I'm gonna grab the text and the LVs, right? I'm gonna hit slice. We're gonna give it a minute to do its thing because it is clearly running slow today. Now I'm gonna take the slice result, which is all the monograms in the back. I'm gonna hit Command on a Mac, and I'm going to grab the lips, and I'm gonna hit slice. Cool. So now you have all these slice results. What we want is this one because that's where the lips are gonna set into. And when you move these, you'll see that you have all the pieces that come out. So when you click it, you can see it's that slice result, click off of it. When you click this one, you see it's that result, and you don't want that. So then you'll take that out, you'll hide that. Take that one out, take that one, and you'll hide that. So now you have these pieces here, and those set in it like this. You just line that up as best you can there. So this part doesn't actually matter. I'm just making sure that it all set correctly. It looks good. Okay. So now we're gonna click make it. I'm gonna take my gold. So the gold HTV actually becomes the pink HTV because I didn't cut the gold one correctly and didn't have enough vinyl to finished my project.
Make it. Make sure you hit mirror here. Make sure you hit mirror here. So we're gonna start with the gold first. Okay, I have made sure that my machine is on iron on. It is now ready to go. I'm gonna hit continue. And because I have chosen this one here, this is gonna be the first one that it cuts. I think we can do this one in fast mode. And now you'll see that it's blinking. I've loaded it up. We hit the C and it starts going. Whew. Okay, this has been the most frustrating project that I've done, I think, to date. And I am gonna finish it up for you guys and hopefully it turns out. But I finished weeding all the LVs out. This is a project that is not for the faint of heart if you buy this, this design. It takes a minute to weed it out. So something you may notice, may or may not have noticed, is I changed to pink HTV, and that is literally just because I messed up and didn't put enough vinyl on the mat, and so it cut out where the XOXO goes at the bottom. There wasn't vinyl and it just totally missed it. So my heat press is all warmed up. It's at 320 degrees, and what I'm going to do is try to line this up. So I'm going to take this bottom edge up here. I'm going to line this up as best I can to where it is sitting pretty much dead on right there. And you can see that that's not exactly right, so I want to make sure that all of these pieces are sitting on our canvas. So once you see that it's all lined up, you could also use your tape if you have heat tape. I'm making a mess. You can also use your heat tape to tape this down, but I think that it's gonna stay put pretty nicely. You can see that all of these vinyl pieces all around the edge are sitting on the canvas. We're gonna put this in the heat press here. Make sure that it's all sitting. Again, just checking our vinyl, making sure that everything is on the edges as it should be. And we're going to press this down for about, I don't know, 4 seconds. And the reason being, you don't wanna do it the whole way. Maybe we'll do a little bit longer because you want it to stick to the canvas, but you also don't want it to shrink. So HTV does shrink when you put it on something. And that's the kicker with, I guess, layering HTV, is that you end up not always fully lining up. So you want to make sure that that is connected on there, right? So you guys can see it here. It is. You want to remove this very, very slowly because you want to make sure that it's connected enough to the canvas. We may need to hit it with a little bit more heat on the ends there. And it is really warm to the touch, so you want to be careful too when you're pulling it out. All right. Nope, still not quite enough. Let's turn it this way and see if this edge. So this side got enough pressure. So we want to turn this over and actually just hit that end with it. Because this is a clamshell and the way it clamps down over it, sometimes it won't do the same pressure on each end. So you have to kind of turn it and make sure that it all sticks. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Still going a little slow because some of these pieces of the HTV are still just like very stuck on it. All right, so toss that. And now we have our lips and our XOXO cut out. So we're going to align this the best that we can. Trying to find where this lines up. Looks like right about there, maybe. Looks like a few pieces got cut out that shouldn't have, and that's okay. I am not worried about that today. This has been so frustrating. All right, we're gonna do this, press that, and just let that sit for as long as you choose to, because this one is where you're gonna want everything to stick down really, really nicely. All right, so we got that sitting there. We'll take this one, get the lips, we'll go this way. There we go. And so we're just gonna press these last pieces down. And then once that's done being pressed, we'll pull that transfer tape, it's the transfer sheet, off, and then we'll repress everything and make sure that it's stuck. So we'll go ahead and take this one off, again, very slowly. So we're gonna lift that back up and see if that's stuck now better. There we go. Again, slowly, slowly, because I can see that it's still just kind of wrinkled, which means that it needs to be repressed again. All right, there's one. Great, now I'm going to just clamshell it down again. And this should be the last time that I need to heat press it. If not, I will just press it until it all is stuck and not coming off. And it's gonna be really nice when it's done. I just know it is. Okay, you guys, here's the finished product. Isn't that pretty? It's shiny and pretty. Now, if you wanted to give this as a gift, you could choose to put a clear coat of like Mod Podge. They have clear coats that are a finishing coat that you can do. I actually prefer just to leave it as is because I think it looks so pretty and shiny and I don't want to mess that up. So they do have matte Mod Podge. They have other ones that are like shiny. They have some glitter ones, but this is still really warm from coming out of the heat press. So I'm just kind of barely holding it, but do you see how shiny that is? So that's my fun like Valentine's Day craft. It's just home decor. I know that they have the back, you can't really put like a hanger on it, but you could put like string to hang it if you wanted to hang it from a string, or they also make those tape type things that you could hang on the wall. So you could actually hang it on the wall like that, or you could also frame it if you wanted to put it in a frame, or if you wanted to put it in a shadow box like that and have it set like that. That could be really pretty. You could do all kinds of things, make this a really, really beautiful gift for somebody in your life. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Man, that is one of the most frustrating projects that I've done in a long time. I am glad that it was kind of frustrating so you guys can see that I'm not even a beginning hobbyist with it, and I still struggle with rookie mistakes. So you can reach out to me and ask me any questions you have. I may or may not have the answer. I may not have the best answer for it, but I do have possibly an answer. So from not cutting enough vinyl to I started cutting it too small, to Cricut Design Space being extremely slow. I don't know if a lot of people are on it or if it is just a glitch in their system. Regardless, there was one thing after another that kept this project from being easy. But here we are. Here's our finished product, and it's so beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that it maybe answered some questions for you just by me doing. I really hope this video didn't go on too long. I'm gonna do my best to cut out a lot from it, but regardless, I hope you enjoyed this. Happy Valentine's Day, and enjoy getting crafty and making mistakes, because that's how you learn to do things better or different. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye. Projects that I've done. I answered any questions I could. All right, you guys, plastic, not plastic, like home decor type, and I'm going to line this up as best I can. Let me point it down.